From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Chris Davis, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Arlene Garcia, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, this guy doesn't have too many bad starts, but in his last one, he gave up 9 earned runs. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I'd be surprised if he duplicated that here in this one.
So striding forward now, Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays with. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A very warm 85 degrees as we begin play tonight. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here it comes, 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fouled away.
Freddie.
The 1-1 home. High and deep to center field.
Shit.
Brinson ranging back.
Got that
to
one.
the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off
Throw the ball, throw the ball, throw the ball. Throw the ball, throw the ball.
Freeman takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Into the box now, number 24. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He'll come in here at 259. A dozen home runs and 44 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Too close. Fucking kneecap though.
Two out, nobody on. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Braves 1 and the Marlins nothing. Kyle Wright gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games. Swanson picks it up, and there's one away. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. B-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting third, catcher, gq5's.
In now, JT Realmuto. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Zobrist leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in, Chris Davis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with the base hit into the outfield. From the belt, the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Stepping in now, Derek Dietrich, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. All even now at 1-1. Now batting, Kurt Suzuki. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Suzuki.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Davis is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. You guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Lifted down the line in left. Davis is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Christian Colon. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Popped high in the air. Riddle is under it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. So stepping in, Brian Anderson. You've seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing it.
Dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. Suzuki has it, and he makes the throw to first. Anderson almost reached on the strikeout, but he couldn't quite beat the throw, and there's 1 gone. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. Skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
is up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward. Digging in now, Lewis Brinson brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The 1-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Even down 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That's a bullshit-ass call, man.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. JT Riddle, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been going for. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Anderson is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. He scores. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game.
And this is a dream start of an inning for the guys at the plate and a nightmare for the pitcher and the defense. No outs, runner at first and second, and he just flips the clip in the start. What could be a huge inning. Already a rough frame, and there are still no outs.
In now, Arlene Garcia. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. They've got 2 already home in the inning, and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. That's wide, 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Lets it fly, 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. To 2-2 now. Fouled off. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. Another full count pitch on its way. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays is off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Phillips. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
2-0. Count, and the pitch. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 2-1 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Ball and a strike.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Inciarte on the run, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. From the stretch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
Oh my God, I missed
Big
that.
pass at a slider that gets past him. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Breaking ball gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played. Now at the plate, Kyle Wright. 9-1-2 due up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
He froze him on the fastball there. Kyle Wright becomes the first out of the inning. Standing in, Ender Inciarte, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Whittle gathers it in. On to first, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it 4-1. Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Colon right there. And that's the first out. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Stepping in, Brian Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Boy, he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung out and missed. It's 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, but they lead it 4-1. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Gapped it.
Base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's number is not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, number 24, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Freeman stands at second with no outs. I
missed that. I missed it.
Gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And that'll score the runner from second as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
The 0-1 delivery. And that one just missed outside. Sliders in for a strike. The next 1-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that's flying down the line in right field toward the corner. Throwing to second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it fly right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, strike one.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Riddle into shallow center. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. So far this year against Southpaws, Swanson averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average of exactly 250. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
At the plate, Christian Colon. He popped out in his first trip. He's set and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. This is hit softly to third. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So here now is the pitcher, Kyle Wright, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In there, and it's 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on. And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs as he drove in a pair with a triple in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air into shallow left center. Swanson onto the grass.
Can't none of y'all get to that.
There it goes in.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that a lefty that's just not always pull happy. 100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Into the box now, Arlene Garcia, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He threw a base on balls his first time up. This is on the ground over to first.
Duke it.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Duke it. Oh, yeah.
Pitcher got a little cute there. Fish ain't biting. This guy knows how to swing the stick. A knock on a curveball. Nice piece of hit.
No, you son of a bitch.
They get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off a rough start, right? But nothing changes. They had like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side.
Gapper.
In there, base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. He'll get it into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Into the box, JT Realmuto popped him up. Colon goes for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 4. It's now 5-3. Here's Ender Inciarte. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2. Swing and a liner. This is a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Digging in once again, Nick Markakis has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already,
Oh, come on.
You go out there and take good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Inciarte over at second. Markakis on at first with nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. This is pulled into right, and a dive.
Oh, God, he missed it.
And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, number 24. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Severino Gonzalez is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play.
Oh, God.
And he sends a ball high in the air into left field.
You got a grand slam.
Gone. It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 13 for him on the year, and they take a 7-5 lead.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Gotta forget about that. Come on, man.
Stepping in now, Kurt Suzuki. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. Skied into straightaway right. Zobrist has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
There's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1's the count.
4 runs here in this half inning. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big.
In now, Dansby Swanson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1 home. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Now at the plate, Christian Colon. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Zobrist is there, and that's the 3rd out. But the Braves strike for 4, coming courtesy of this grand slam. Middle of the night here in Miami. It's the Braves 7 and the Marlins 5. Here's Chris Davis now.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, come on.
Camargo moving to his left. 1 out. Ready once again, Derek Dietrich. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the harder to plate way too often.
Here's the pitch. That misses 1-2. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
Too many runs.
And he's
come on.
Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. 5 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
3-0 now. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson brings it in.
Fuck that up. Fuck that up. Fuck that up.
Play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 2, 7-5. Tyler Flowers will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Tyler Flowers.
Let's work here.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Little dribbler down the line. High hop, and he barehands it.
Nice.
And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ender Inciarte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Into the box, Nick Markakis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1, 2, 3. They're
You gotta
still
get
up
something
7-5.
going here.
Jose Ramirez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 52.
Leading off the inning, Lewis Brinson, and they'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging. 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Too much air on it.
The move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, JT Riddle. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 5 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Two and one. Three and one to the Marlins middle infielder.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
He loses him on ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really priding himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Rafael Ortega will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And that misses ball 1. He'll come in here at 259. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. The 1-0 home. And fouled away. Riddle stands at first with 1 out. And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Shot out toward the
there we go.
Right center. Riddle rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
There we go.
Here's Brandon Phillips, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball 1-0. He was a double play victim last time around. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Lofted in the air.
Got him. Got him.
On the run. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
He's still going. He go over triple. He go over triple. He go over triple.
And he is in there with an RBI triple.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just 1 out.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame.
Oh, it's high.
was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Looking at its lifetime numbers, Realmuto has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number.
There we go.
Left center, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and the run is in to score from third. It's an 8-7 game.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D'Lo, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line. Looking just a little, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he'll be back in standing up. 3 runs already home here. The changeup had him out in front there.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little.
The 1-2. Swing and a little tap. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off to stay alive.
Oh, come on.
Making him sweat out there. His 7th pitch coming up. Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he strikes him out
underneath.
here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as decided. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning.
Shit.
So that was a big out.
One out, nobody on. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Bouncer up the middle. Little has it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Oh, that's bad.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken to throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. in the dirt, and now let's see.
Got him.
Plenty of time, and he's out at third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to the right. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Braves go down without a whimper here. Certainly still in this one, however. It's 8-7. Rex Brothers gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Ready now for the Marlins, Derek Dietrich. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Jesus.
Line to the right side. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Anderson. His career history against Rex Brothers, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down left field line. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
So striding in, Lewis Brinson. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Sent out to straightaway center field. Inciarte's there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 64, Wickbrand.
Eric Campbell will grab a back hit for the pitcher here.
Oh, Eric, that's simple.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Brinson. A runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. He's running. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder has a beat on it. Second out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brandon Phillips. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No, it's hot.
Swing and a miss way behind the big
Yes,
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on his
Oh,
way.
fuck.
Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Sean Burnett has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Johan Camargo will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is a slider that can't catch the outside.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So digging in now, Christian Colon. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sam Freeman will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Ozzie Albies is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on a miss,
nice.
Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And now it looks like the right-hander Peter Moylan is up to throw in the Atlanta bullpen. Here it comes, 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Inciarte on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Chris Davis, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Two-seam fastball, low.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls
How
behind
the fuck you not
0-2.
hitting that?
Stays alive, still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. The famous neon lights of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to baseball. Steve Cishek comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the ninth. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Here's Ender Inciarte. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 1 for 3. Now a ball lined to the left side. Here's the pitch. Left side. Anderson ranges to his left. On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Riddle is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. Miami put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Severino Gonzalez gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Steve Cishek.
Watching the news. That one at Tampa Bay. I'm about to say, damn, man, lost the game. Oh shit, it's only a 2-game fucking series. And then I got Washington for 4 fucking games. Then Atlanta for 2. I got music in my soul.
Afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. Today the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Chris Davis, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or 2 to his total next. Odrisamer Despagne, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games.
What is he
7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, this is a tough place to come in and play. The home team's they played pretty well here. They got their fans excited about last night's W. Let's see if they can complete the sweep today.
You know, you always want it. You want to get greedy, D-Row, when you win the first game of the two-game set, particularly when...
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Locks him up for strike 3. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season.
Yeah, but you have to put up fucking
have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. Hit well on the ground at first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your tip.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Anibal Sanchez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, you know, that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's out number 1. Here's Ben Zobrist now, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Freeman in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, JT Realmuto. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Sharp ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Second inning coming up here. Settling in now, Ozzie Albies. He'll get us started in the top of the second. behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And that one just missed outside.
I think the corner was
It's a swinging bunt up the line. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brandon Phillips. No one has more fun playing second base than this guy. That dude, picking and grinning, the ability to turn double play with a smile on his face and highlight real hands.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big.
Digging in, Dansby Swanson. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Ball one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Lifetime history with the Drissimar Despaigne. He's gone 2 for 6. 2-1 now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
DeMarco, base runner at first with 1 out. Outside at a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's all 4 anyways.
And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a cold strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Braves strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Nope. Up next from Miami, Chris Davis. Set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Misses again, 2-0. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H, was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
2 balls and 2
I missed that.
to Chris Davis. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Drifting under it now is Markakis, and he's got it for the first out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Derek Dietrich is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 2-1. 2-2 second here with no score. Full count now, 3-2. There's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Sanchez readying the 1-1. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in the season.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front. Dietrich is off at first with 2 away. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Got him swinging on the splinter that time. And with that, the side is retired. Back at Marlins Park for the 3rd inning as we get a nice aerial view of Miami Beach's Art Deco district. Digging in, Ender Inciarte. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Softly hit to the left side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Stepping up to the plate, Nick Markakis, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. No balls and 1 strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And a high strike there, 0-1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, number 24. He reached on a single in his first try. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw.
Why I keep trying?
And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More to come from Marlins Park right after this. And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Inciarte has it, and it's a quick out, number one. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Set to get his day started. Odrisamer Despaigne batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number two. Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the two-out double. Big moment here.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Zobrist, or Zorilla, as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Fouled off. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Phillips at second with two down. The 1-2. Swung and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready for another chance. Number 24 as we begin the top of the fourth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Change up in for a strike.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again. 1-2. Here's a shot
left
to
it up.
Field and deep.
Left it up.
Look at this.
Left it up.
To lead off the inning.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Hit back up the middle. Riggle has it cleanly on the first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman.
Striding into the box, Johan Camargo. He singled his last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And it's fouled away. Now a drive out to the gap in right center.
Did it again?
Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Swanson is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Camargo stands at second with 2 gone. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
He has to be greedy, working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
Count even at 2-2. Softly hit out to short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. It was strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's Chris Davis now.
Walker hit that shit.
0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Derek Dietrich.
Into the box, Derek Dietrich. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. He comes in at 262 on the year. 15 long balls to go along with 52 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ball one. Dietrich, an Ohio native. He was taken in the second round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2 is swung on and
Dang,
missed.
that splitter. I can't hit it.
At the plate, Brian Anderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is taken outside for ball one. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. 2 out with the man at first. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down at first and no swing. It's ball two. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez, was a strikeout victim in his first try. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson, and he hauls it in for the first down of the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. In there, 2-1. The hole. Dietrich ranges to his right, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worrying about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There to play it is Phillips. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And that will bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 now. Here he comes on 2-0. Started that swing a bit too early.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. Striding in, He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Markakis, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Pitcher number 43.
Rafael Ortega will get the call. Here is he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12. Rafael Ortega.
Lays off 1-0. 264 is average entering play. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Nick Wickgren takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 64.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1. 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. High and deep to right center. Giving chase is Brinson. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Number 24 will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Phillips onto the grass, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher number 28.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Hit on the ground to third. Anderson has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. We'll see Brandon Phillips lead things off on the other side. Here's Brandon Phillips. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. That one's in there, 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now in the box, Ben Zobrist. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Oh.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Oh, come on.
Toward right center. Inciarte is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And it appears that'll be all for Anibal Sanchez. New pitcher coming on now. It's a submariner from down under. Seems fitting, the Australian-born Peter Moylan. JT Realmuto comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Chopper foul. Ready with the 1-1. Towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Now to the plate, Chris Davis. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, come on.
Albies has got it, and the side is retired. Marlins lead. Welcome back to South Florida. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Now a bunt attempt here. But a foul ball here.
Oh, fuck. Please.
On the way. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. He thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home. The fastball looked at for a strike. And a change-up swung on and missed for the first down.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Dansby Swanson is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Albies leads off first with one away. Ground ball.
Oh my God, the worst.
First base hit. He's 1 for 3. And he is in there.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit.
What?
First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Looking at his career totals, Flowers slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. The 0-2 home in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. The 1-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye level. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And he takes a called strike 2.
Well, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out. Jose Ramirez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So coming to the plate, Derek Dietrich. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning. A.J. Minter comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. But he can't get there. And a big break on defense as the tying run will be forced to stay at third on the ground rule double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, man. Kept the front shoulders up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Here it is, the 3-0. High in the air down the right field line. Markakis has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third.
I don't like this.
Tag, making time. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th. Standing in, J.T. Little. Potential second run of the inning stands at third. First delivery to him on the way. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Oh, but that was the pitch. Oh!
Come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 28. Ryan Holiday.
And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And that misses 1-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Holiday is exactly a 200 hitter. And as pitchers go, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
3-1 now as that misses down and in. Brandon Phillips would be next. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Rex Brothers trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Brandon Phillips will be the first one to greet him now as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Just with a slider. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, you better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ah, fuck, got right to it.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, all tied at 1-1.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's the side-arming right-hander Brad Ziegler that gets the assignment. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Here now the 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets fouled. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he's going to have room to point this one away, and that's the first out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Batter-pitcher numbers with Brad Ziegler. He's a .333 hitter. A ball and no strikes.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Anderson over to his left. Throw on the first would get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looks more like a 6-3 two away now. The next at bat for Atlanta, number 24. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Sam Freeman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. From the stretch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Struck him out.
How's he missing that?
Second time today. Ready now, JT Realmuto. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding his zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. So striding forward now, Kurt Suzuki to go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. It was a classic strikeout pitch to 0-2, good changeup with some depth.
Now another 1-2. That ball's headed for the
Oh,
gap.
come on.
Possibly more. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So a big moment in the ball game here. Ozzie Albies, and he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And safe.
What the?
First base umpire as the throw was too late. Into the box now, Johan Camargo, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. In now, Dansby Swanson. Here's the first pitch. Strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get to a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team out.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right now.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position.
Oh my God.
Let's see who's going to win this duel.
Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He beats the tag safe. And here in the 9th, they have taken the lead. Christian Colon will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Low. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give his team a 2-run quick.
Severino Gonzalez takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. He's set and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. That misses 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Working to keep them in the game here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zobrist giving chase, but this will land out there just foul. Here now the 2-2. He pulls this one into right. Zobrist is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Chase Whitley is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Now batting, Derek Dietrich. He's been hit by a pitch and walk in the game thus far. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis.
You gotta be kidding me. Oh my God.
Digging in and looking for more. Brian Anderson was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is line to left, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So stepping in, Lewis Brinson, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
1-1. And this is swung on the miss. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Miami down to their last strike. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Braves came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Sam Freeman gets the win in relief.
I'm on the street first.
This is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Atlanta Braves knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 3-1. The Friars combined to give up just 5 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 1-0. Jake Arrieta got the win, number 7 thus far, as the Phillies defeated the Dodgers 2-0. Adam Eaton reached Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Looking first at the NL East. The Mets totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 6-5. The Dodgers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 7-5. The Nats allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 2-1. The Diamondbacks held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-3. Wandy Peralta earned his 4th win out of the bullpen as the Reds took care of the Cardinals 4-3. The Colorado Rockies got 12 hits in this one as they got the home victory against the Astros 8-3. The Red Sox had 12 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 8-2. The Yankees combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 2-0. Marco Estrada was victorious for the 5th time this season, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Twins 4-2. The Pittsburgh Pirates got an astounding 20 hits in total as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 15-5. Matt Boyd collected his 8th win overall, leading Detroit to the win over Kansas City 7-3. The Chi Sox pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 1-0. The San Francisco Giants racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested